So I had two core problems that I wanted to solve with Strive and Grind. One was the culture. I wanted to have a fun culture for not only the kids, but for the instructors as well. The second thing was I wanted to have a more profitable company. I mean, yeah, I was successful, but it was just here. I mean, it was like there. So I really wanted to make it up here and make it the number one and the go-to and the thing to be a part of, because that's what it is, and that's what Strive and Grind gave me. One of my biggest hurdles was the price, because it was so high and I hadn't made a decision like that in my business in a long time, and the last time I did, it didn't end up good. So I was really fearful of actually going into this investment, but I knew that there was so much value to it, and I'm just so happy that Kevin literally spent hours on the phone with me. I actually think it took around maybe 2.5 weeks or 3 weeks of straight up like hour-long phone calls till like midnight, because I had to go to night class and I called him after school. That was a huge hurdle. And the other one was just family. I mean, what is my family gonna think? Yeah, it's my business, but you know, they're a part of me, and what happens if it fails, and what happens if I don't get a return on my investment, because then I look like a fool. But that didn't really matter, because I just knew that there was so much value into this, and I'm so happy that I did make that decision. So before I met them and before we got started, the company was doing good, but it was just not excelling. It wasn't at the place that I knew that it could have been. We had a ton of instructors, and the systems were just okay. Money was being left on the table, and I knew that, and it was just good. That's all it was. It was pretty good. And we had good reviews, and it was all good, but it wasn't great, and it wasn't awesome, and it wasn't that next level. And even the structure of it was just per lesson, and then you could cancel whenever you want. And that wasn't good for the kid who was taking lessons, and that wasn't good for the instructor who was trying to give the lesson. It was just completely creating this disconnect, and these were just good piano lessons. But after they basically saved the company from that and said, nah, that's not what we're gonna do. Let's make it this. Let's make it a program. Let's make it where the kids are they're in it. They're not leaving. Like, this is what they signed up for. I mean, within the first 2 weeks of launching, we brought in $7,000 in sales, and it was awesome. And it was easy, and it was fun, because those clients were super excited to get started. So, I mean, that's a lot, $7,000 in actually it was only in 1 week, but 2 weeks after launching. But yeah, it's just a really good feeling, and we already have other clients lined up. So now that Piano for Kids is a premium brand and not just another Me Too piano company, we have so much fun in everything that we do. We went all in with our customer service. We went all in with the program that we have that's unlike any others, and the experience that the kids get, the parents get, that the instructors get. And we have youthful, fun, talented instructors, and the kids get to experience that, plus they get to experience this awesome music video or concerts, or you get to go into a studio. I mean, these things that they would never have experienced before, they now get to experience. So having that premium brand just created this culture of just fun, but top notch, and just fun to be around. And I mean, you get these cool shirts, you get cool hats. I mean, it's just fun. It's a culture that you want to be a part of. I would definitely recommend Strive and Grind. Not only will you triple your profits at the least, you're going to have a culture that is fun and that is exactly what you want, and you're going to be a happier person because you're going to have a company that you are in love with, and you're going to rep it like I do all day long, and you're just going to love it and want to tell the world about it. If you're sitting on the fence, I would just say go for it. I did. You've heard my story and you've seen my success, and I've been where you are, and I know what it feels like. I would just go for it. They're genuine people. They will take care of you. That's why I went for it. It's because I knew that I was going to be taken care of no matter what. And I went through the journey, and it was the best decision that I've made.